Hi, I'm Amy and this is House of Nash Eats, and today we're making easy peanut brittle. So whenever you're making candy, it's really important to have all of your ingredients in place and ready to go. You're trying to reach certain temperatures so that the brittle will break and snap, and that happens in a really kind of tight time frame, which is not a problem if you have a candy thermometer and you have everything ready to go. You don't want to be measuring last minute. So the first thing you're going to do is start with a medium saucepan, and you want to have a pan that is really quality, not too thin of metal, because if the metal's too thin, you're going to scorch your peanut brittle and it won't turn out right. So use a really good quality pan to do this. Okay, into the pan, we're going to add 2 cups of granulated sugar, 1 cup of light corn syrup. You could use dark corn syrup, you'll just have a darker colored brittle that won't be quite as traditional. 1/2 cup of water, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, and we are going to heat these and stir pretty constantly until they come to about 280 degrees. Okay, so once those are stirred together, I'm going to add my candy thermometer. These are invaluable when you're making candy. There are tests that you can use where you drop a little bit of the candy into water and see what the texture is like. I just find it so much easier and so reliable to use an inexpensive candy thermometer. I'll link to mine below. Is like $5 or $10. They're great and they last forever. So just clip it to the side of your pot. And then we're just going to cook and stir until this is boiling and coming together and it comes up to about 280 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we'll add the rest of our ingredients. Once the candy mixture reaches 280 degrees Fahrenheit, we're going to add 1/2 cup of salted butter and 2.5 cups of unsalted roasted peanuts, and cook it for about 7 to 10 minutes until it comes to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the hard crack stage. And at first it's going to be really thick and maybe seem like it's seizing up a little bit, but as the butter melts, it's all going to come back together, so just keep stirring it. Okay, so this is getting close to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So you're going to want to make sure, and I should have told you this before, but make sure that you have a baking sheet with that's buttered, or it's even better if you have like a silicone mat or parchment paper underneath. And once it reaches 300 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the hard crack stage, we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of vanilla and 1 teaspoon of baking soda and stir that in really quickly and then pour it right into the pan. And you can see it's turning this color of peanut butter, so you know it's getting really close. Okay, I'm there. So I'm gonna take this off and add my vanilla and baking soda. And they're going to bubble, so be careful. It's super hot. Just stir them in. And that baking soda gives the brittle a nice texture, so it's not as hard to bite into. It's still hard, but it doesn't feel like it's going to pull your teeth out. Okay, and then we're going to pour this right over our pan. Okay, and then you can just spread this all the way to the edges of the pan and just give it a little jiggle and tap. And that helps it spread out even, and it's going to set up really hard, and then we'll crack it apart. Okay, and our peanut brittle has set, it's firm, and now it's time to break it apart into pieces. So you could do this with like a spoon. I think a mallet is the easiest, and you just are gonna hit it. That's all there is to it, and we'll just break it up and put it into a bowl. But this is our peanut brittle. So this is our easy peanut brittle. It's so good, it's buttery, peanutty, it's loaded with peanuts, and it has a wonderful snap to it and crunch that won't pull your teeth out. This is the best. I'm gonna try a piece. Okay, that's really, really good peanut brittle. If you have candy lovers, they're going to love this peanut brittle. It's great for giving to friends and family at Christmas time for an edible gift. If you like this peanut brittle, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments below what candy recipe you'd like to see me make next.